Oh, well, hello and welcome to Ruler Wave Street, playing as Japan on Super Large Plus Plus. We have made it to 1949, so nearly 60 years since 1890. Wow, impressive. And with only 20 more to go, we are definitely in the end game, or I'm considering anything from 1950 to be sort of the end game. Or rather, the 50s will be the end game, but the 60s will be more like, I don't know, a feel good time, perhaps, or a second end game. We'll see how things turn out. But we are invading Algeria. We have our transports, we have our battle cruisers, we have our carriers, and the French have come out, hopefully in force, to oppose us. The weather is not super great, but yeah, hopefully we can get some airstrikes in. Or at least run down their carriers and slaughter them. So let's jump in. This is indeed where we left off, and we are just north of Mers El Kabir. No, Algiers. Mers El Kabir is over here. And this is where you can actually drive your ships through land to reach the port. It doesn't look like it, but if you have ships here that you send back to port, they will go through the invisible Mers El Kabir channel. And of course, everyone by now knows the great invisible wall that stretches over here, but we are thankfully far away from those two bugs. So yeah, so we need to deal with enemy carriers, land-based, air. We need to bombard 2 batteries at least to clear the way for the transport. We need to keep the transports safe, but fortunately they start all the way back here, so I think that should be fine. We will have daylight soon, so we can just go straight to this, but there is no point searching this far inland, so I think 180 should be more than sufficient. Actually, it's kind of excessive. I don't think they are in the outer perimeter here, so let's do this. We can do a night search as well, and we can immediately go to heavy because I think this is gonna kick off pretty quickly. Yeah, let's go to strike packages, and you can see we have quite a few units that are not ready, including these fighters. These night fighters are just half ready. Everyone else is about 3/4 to 2/3 ready, so I'm not sure what's up with that. So you can do an auto select strike. Missiles, it's completely hopeless, of course. So let's do missile and 6 just to get the ball rolling here. Dive bomber 8 and missile and sorry very much. Sorry. I think we will just do double torpedoes on half of them. Then we use up about half our torpedoes in that first strike. And again, I feel that it is excessive to use this many light jets. Maybe I'm undervaluing 6 escorts here, but yeah, I think we will do this. 7 missiles. I've never seen missile stores being this bad before. 2 torps and 2 torps and 5 bomber. 7, very tedious. So this is well below my spot. Or deck load, as I sometimes call it. I'm not sure why I call it that, but its spot is that's how many you can sort of get going in one strike. But if you have a smaller package, it actually readies and assembles more quickly. So you don't have to push it up to max if you don't feel that you don't need it. Of course, a bigger package has a better chance of penetrating and doing damage. So there is that. 12 missiles, that's good. 12 missiles. 2 torpedoes. 2 torpedoes. And 6 jets. 6. Exit. How much is the distance? How far is it? It's just 100 miles, so it definitely will just put it on patrol. That means it will tend to stay in that area. It will wander around a bit, but it will try to stay there. So it will drive a little bit to the east, north. Then it will launch into the wind, of course, but it will compensate for launching. So yeah, I forget what kind of. Yeah, I had a full four cruisers, and I had 12 destroyers. And the invasion transports are here, which I misidentified them. I thought they started back here, so they are just 60 nautical miles. So that's in 10 hours they will have gone 80. So in 8 hours they will land. So they will land in the middle of the day. So they will not arrive at night as is usual here. They have a strong breeze, that's 22 knots. So we can start by going 20, so we don't leave all the little fry behind. Do we have... We'll start, we may take that down a bit, but we have unknown radar contact. Nah, that's just the invasion fleet. Not so unknown. Now that is an unknown radar contact, absolutely. We need to do something about that. Squad, oh, it's still 22 knots, so won't go. Are they turning? Looked like they are turning. This is gonna be brutal. But it is, after all, the carriers we are the most interested in. Is this a bad guy? No. One of mine. I don't see why not. How long until dawn? 15 minutes. Ready. I don't see any point in coordinating this. Why would they land in... No, they will. These are my light cruisers. These are unidentified ships, but basically they are the transports. You're supposed to rush in here and shoot, but the Kiso could get a shot. Kiso. Some of the others have already fired. That's good. About the Kinu, can it do the unidentified ship? Taka, Kinu, Kiso, Kinu. Oh, it's already fired. So only the Takagazo has any, and it's all over up in this section. Unidentified ship, AI control. Yeah, it's certainly. We're gonna lose that one. That's for sure. I hope they don't sink my entire invasion force immediately. This one is hammered. We have 5. We have 6. We have 7 transports. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I need to reach them with 4. Yeah. Of arc. It's also out of arc then. Yeah, you're going entirely the wrong way, but okay. How long until dawn? 5 minutes. Strikes a mine. That was very inconvenient. But better that one than my cap ships. I think this one is completely shut up. It doesn't want to turn or. Yeah. Much I can do about that, right? ED3. DD1, I think I already detached this one, yeah. So they are scattering very much so. Do we have any reports? No, it's too early in the morning. Yeah, the mine one, it's sinking. Oh shit, you're sinking. So much sinking here. I think more will sink as well. And they... Destroyer, can we deal with that one? Before it torpedoes my battle cruisers? No. It's completely out of the question. Still a strong breeze. Light cruisers not really screening too well here. Why is this tour wheel coming back at me? Oh, the Yadaki is out of either. The Yakasa, do you have torpedoes? Yes. You get no. Oh, it's already fired. So this is really his entire battle fleet, and they are not doing too well. Tourville, that's all forward 17 inches, so it turns the back to me. Atlanta is also all forward, all forward, all forward. Okay. I still have a decent amount of ammo left. I remembered something. Fleet carrier division status. Cruiser cap. None of the other ships are even remotely valuable, so all three carriers groups will support this. Invincible, Tour, Invincible. Rough. A 16-inch shell that did it. Sorry. 14 inches, that's the oldest battleship they have. Gotta watch those destroyers a little bit, but they are maneuvering like idiots here, so I wouldn't stress too much. Transports are completely panicky though. Yes, I took a torpedo despite my best intentions, and it's lost all 3 guns, probably because of the torpedo strike. No, that was before that, okay. Yeah. No, it doesn't really do anything anymore, so... Yeah, I was called away for a moment there. Why am I looking at the Iburi? Yes, because it got... it's not flooding too badly, so it can do whatever it does. Well, it didn't have to happen, but I have torpedo bombers in there. They sometimes strike the wrong target. He has plenty of destroyers at odd angles from me, so the entire thing is something of a calculated risk. But why the Iburi would want to turn in front of the enemy is a big unknown. Turn so he can shoot 8 17-inch guns at me, though. No, it has no turrets, of course. But do we have any credible reports of carriers? No, we do not. So that means the carriers are not where we hoped they would be. Which is, of course, quite typical of me. So I will expand my right. This. Bad times. And I will actually do this and select TV and coordinated strike, and I will actually strike in this direction. Coordinated is I'm at target, and it's too long. Too long. No. Little bit of an exploratory thing. Maybe they have some CVs beyond the main force there. Tourville has ceased moving. Iburi can go up. We're outside torpedo range for now. This is indeed the end of the French Navy. The Marine Nationale will be no more. Still flooding though, so let's not go all overboard. Coma superstructure. Let's just get behind these guys. Still a couple of destroyers left, so. Enemy ship CA hit by a missile. We like missiles, they are very accurate compared to... I have a strong breeze. It's actually relatively dangerous to be turning like this. I have lost... it's the Q turret, so it's not a big deal. Because this is a perfect angle. We're not moving that fast, and... yeah. I've been following along very closely. You know that instances like this is where you get hit by torpedoes. So let's do this. We are in no particular rush. Now we... yeah, exactly. Like I was talking about, it was a very dangerous situation. I was hoping we were out of the woods, but clearly, and you can see the Icoma has taken quite a bit of damage, and this guy has taken quite a bit of damage. So suddenly we have no surface fleet left. So again, calculated risk. This time we were punished rather severely, I would say. Well, I do have 12 16-inch guns, so I mean, I'm not completely unarmed or anything. Now we are engaged with some POTAS, shooting down my dive bombers. So clearly they have some... yes, 3 turrets still firing. Its chance is down to just 2%. Why is that? Because my crew quality on this one is shit. EVL. Yeah, okay. Let's do the last group before weather turns bad. Select ready, coordinate, and come down here. And a fight follow-up strike from our first group. Doing fine-ish, but low on ammo. Doing fine-ish. Fine-ish. It really took a beating. What are these guys? More battleships? Battle cruisers? That's nice, so they have something down there. Follow up with an... I don't like this guy. Why can't he just die? This could be a carrier, actually. Running away. Yeah, air torpedo, most likely. Why did I say that we do not need... that is not true. Invasion transports need cover. Yeah, but they are not completely, but... completely innocent. Why did I send a strike here? Hey, stop glide bombing me. Oh, they have a damaged battlecruiser here, but they don't want to attack it. They just keep going. Oh, weird stuff. Oh, they have CVs in this area too, so maybe that strike I sent won't be quite as wasted. Many transports do we even have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mm. So another aborted invasion, I would think, but it's fine. We're pretty much out of ammo here, so not much I can. This the 14 old 14-incher? Yeah, I couldn't deal properly with it last time, so. Probably out in the forward department anyway. But presumably they have moved towards the west here. That's what I would do anyway. I mean, some units may have scattered to the east here, but I don't think I'm in a position to do anything about that anyway. So if they did that, they are kind of outside the scope here. They are coming out again. That was very peculiar. But okay. So where are they? Did see some ship fleeing this direction. Should we launch a strike? Yeah, why not? Carrier and battle cruiser. I like it. Is this some light cruiser shit? And here we have the batteries. -2 crew quality has really been EVL. That's one. Has truly been bombed. EV, yeah. Medium damage, okay. Been shot a few times. Like 2 transports left. That's fine. I win now. Let's go back. Oh, we're out of torpedoes. Strike aircraft. It's not a CV, no, it's a destroyer. Didn't I turn off the aircraft approach? Yes, but still it reporting. Oh, yes. So indeed, someone did run this direction, but no carriers, but it was worth checking it out. I felt that we had the strike capacity for it, so. And they drive over land. And I'm not sure where they are going exactly. They are... Where is the Ecoma? Bulkhead ruptures. Seems very unnecessary to drive around in high winds at this stage. It's I mean, the AI is so retarded. Not the AI, but just the basic coding. Not a single what if was given. Why didn't they just go to Gibraltar? I can't take this anymore. They are probably going to Dublin. They have friends and girlfriends there. That's really, really silly though. That's nighttime patrol boat strikes, actually. Yeah, no aircraft, so should end immediately. Oh. Yeah, there is some ship action here. Too bad. Too bad. You had long since outlived your usefulness, so sorry. I know this is somewhat unrealistic, but really can't be bothered. So, I lost 8 destroyers, but I think quite a few of those were involved with the transports, so it's not all my fault. And all 7 transports were sunk, of course, so that's not something we can do about. We damaged a carrier, but we actually sank 2 light carriers. And we bagged 7. This one limped back to port. Sad, but okay. Not sure which one, but we didn't stick around to make absolutely sure. View map. But they really did have some carriers out this way. Okay, interesting. But the guys we spotted and attacked were down here. And the other carrier group was out here that we know already, so fine. Yeah, was okay. Air details, nah, that's not relevant. We lost 141. A lot to air to air. We lost a lot of torpedo bombers. Maybe we should not have sent them in piecemeal, but I don't care. Yeah, so especially the torpedo bombers got hit hard. Ooh, prestige. Yeah, of course not. Ah, we will crush them completely. Yeah. You amateur. Libya, Malta, Sardinia, Greece. Yes, we are very close to the end here, but 2 battleships and 5 battle cruisers in total. And this one is modern. This one is absolutely not. The battle cruisers are a mix of slow 15 and fast 16, but we can see that they mishandle them tremendously. The light cruisers are a mix of 2/3 bad, 1/3 modern. We have a handful of decent carriers and we can't seem to catch them, and our missile stocks are low. They do have some 6-inch destroyers left. This Gepards, quite a few in fact, so. But they are only building subs. No, that's not France, that's Germany. Yeah, it's spent force. So we could do another Algeria attack, but I think now it is time to scale back our involvement in the war and get some other invasions going. What does he have here? He has 2 battle cruisers. That's surprising. Oh, move ships in area. Let's not forget what we actually set out to do. The Antilles. Everything else is just a sideshow, right? So, and that concludes the episode. We have full control over the surface elements in the Med. He still has his carrier fleet because I suck at carrier combat currently. I've had 1 good carrier battle thus far in this campaign. It's not impressive. But we are now going for the Antilles. So, thanks for watching and see you again soon.